Hello and welcome to the northwest of England. The venue for this match is Turf Moor. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Burnley facing Manchester City.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Real danger. And space for the cross. He must finish! And a marvellous save!
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers to pull saves off like that.
Can he finish here? And here's the table, and let's make this argument, shall we, Lee? Everton have been performing below expectations, would you say?
Well, you have to look twice at the table to realise they're not in a Champions League place, and that's unthinkable.
Can't miss, surely! And good work to deny the chance. Corner for Manchester City. Corner kick played in. And Sterling has it. Whatever it takes to keep them out. And he's fired over the corner. And a corner there that really lacked guile. Wonderful block. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Firing it in. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces. It's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
And a goal at Stamford Bridge, I'm being told. But for which team? Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Lorenzo Insigne. 10, 15, 20, not sure how many, but some great passing before he put his well-worked goal in the back of the net. 12 minutes played, 1-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. De La Cruz. De La Cruz. Aouar. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Tinyedvai with it. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Liverpool game. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Roberto Firmino. They were calling for offside, but he held his run well, stayed onside, got onto the through ball. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. But he has just veered into an offside position this time. But it was completely miscontrolled. Disappointing.
Well, City have dominated possession stats over the...
Can they get themselves in front here? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And Bernardo Silva has it. An attack full of promise. Phillips. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Lee. A big loss for the club.
Well, absolutely. They've got to fill that gap. More to the point, what's he going to do next season? Probably sit back, reminisce about his glorious time here. A fabulous player, a real winner.
Well, body in the way. And he did what he had to do defensively. There's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. 30 minutes played, 2-1.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Must score! And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Nelson. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. And the rumours coming out of the camp are that this may be his last season, that he's considering hanging up his boots, Lee.
Well, it's never easy deciding when to call it a day, Derek, to be honest with you. Your playing days are the best time of your career. Sometimes you just need a little push, though, from the decision-makers above. The head's willing, but the body's waning. It's just a matter of time.
Fruitful-looking attack. Thundered clear. Sterling. Aouar. The cross is on. Sterling has it. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Houssem Aouar. Aouar. He takes aim. And really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
An awful lot of green space to run into.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Onoma. It has to be. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Let's see what impact the half-time team talks would have had. Manchester City commence the second half. Still passing it around with authority. Brown. Beautifully timed. Showing teamwork and commitment. Aouar. Getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end products? Keeping it moving dynamically. Just wanted to get it out of there. Bernardo Silva. Now can he deliver accurately? And the defender takes care of business. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Burnley taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Everton.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
A change in the offing for City. Well, many have been speculating about this, but now we can report officially Stefan de Vrij has completed his move to Valencia.
Well, Derek, he had to move. Football's a very short career. He deserves this one last payday. He's going to enjoy it as well. Top player.
Real danger. It needs an accurate cross. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
It's one corner after another at the moment. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And now the delivery. And a goal kick given. Sterling. Aouar. Get by. That's a lovely ball. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Brown. Sterling. Aouar. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Brown. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Saavedra with it. An attack full of promise, and a no-nonsense clearance. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, he took care of it defensively. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's another goal for Liverpool. 72 minutes played, 4-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Bernardo Silva. Havertz. Tinyedvai with it. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Havertz. It has to be. We wondered if a goal was forthcoming, but it has arrived now.
Well, finally the deadlock has been broken. Not long to go now. How will that affect the opposition? Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
Well, all the City players will be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly. Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance. Well, the atmosphere is electric. The crowd are really trying to urge the players on. Use that energy as a player.
Looks promising, this. Not a complicated save for Ederson to make. And news of a goal in the match being played at Stamford Bridge. Let's get that news from Alan.
It's a third goal for Chelsea. 4 minutes remain. Three-one.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Might be able to produce from this position. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Untidy in possession. Oh, nice ball. Well, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product?
2 minutes of added time.
Prepared to take on the shot. Here's Marquinhos. Wonderful block. Manchester City have lost the ball. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. He must finish. The stage is set and the players are just about ready here in Manchester. We're at the home of City this evening. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It is Manchester City facing Milan.
Well, Derek, Man City just about edged that first leg. I thought the tempo of the game they set, I thought they were brilliant in midfield, but overall they can't afford to switch off. Still very, very tight.
Here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson starts in goal. Milan Skriniar plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Kai Havertz plays with Rodri in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Here's the Milan team. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Kai Havertz. Rodri. Marquinhos. Havertz. Brown. Sterling has it. Here's Marquinhos. Possession changes hands. The interception there. I must say this looks promising. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. De la Cruz. And he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, every defender goes into the game not wanting 3 goals.
Has a go. Well kept out. City get the corner. So the corner played into the box. Really wanted to get it past the first defender then. Sterling. Kai Havertz. And he takes on the shot. Simple catch, really. And now Ndika. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Lee.
Well, legend is a very overused word in my book in football, but this guy deserves that label. He will be sadly missed next season for sure. How do they make up for him not being there? Looks like the transfer window for me.
If you spent any time at all on social media in the last few hours, you'll have read a lot about Riyad Mahrez. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Well, Derek, if those rumours are true, it's going to be a big loss for this club. They've really come to love him here. His performances have been superb. To be fair, when you get to a certain age, it's really hard to keep the body.
And it's a quality pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? Kai Havertz. Marquinhos. Sterling has it. Brown. De la Cruz. Bernardo Silva. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Well, that's one for them to pursue. He's managed to get in behind. Read it superbly to take back possession. The ball with Rodri. De la Cruz. It's with Bernardo Silva. Couldn't hang on to it. Fraser. Nice and easy for the keeper. Brown. Kai Havertz. Rodri. Havertz. Can they get in behind them? And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Relentless high pressing. Joao Cancelo. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Nicolas de la Cruz. And a throw-in it's going to be. Foyt has it. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Given away by City. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. The ball with Rodri. Brown. Bernardo Silva. It is a decent-looking attack here. Rodri. Not a particularly strong challenge. Rodri. Brown. Havertz. Textbook defending inside the box.
2 minutes of added time.
Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Arsenal.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Luka Jovic. And so the half-time whistle is... So the Champions League round of 16, second leg. The second half is underway. Given away by the Rossoneri. Hakimi. Skriniar. Bernardo Silva. De la Cruz. He's got the right idea with that pass. It looks promising. Will he find the net? And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Not a good pass. A highly purposeful attack this, the emphasis on getting the ball forward. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Brown. And passing with a velvet touch. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Just wanted to get it out of there. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Looks promising this. And space for the cross. He takes aim. Terrific block there. And that was a very fine read. Kai Havertz. Brown. In full control of the ball here.
Well, another goal here will ease a few minds in the defence, that's for sure.
They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And a corner there that really lacked guile. Rodri. He's got to score! Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
And now the delivery. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. And scope for the cross. What can he do from here? And here's Havertz. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. They've regained possession. Counter-attacking, very much an option. The cross is on. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. It's with fight. Kai Havertz. And Bernardo Silva has it. Havertz. Can he put it away? A fairly routine for any goalkeeper. And over comes the corner. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Havertz. Herrera. Brown. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. The possession lost, intercepted. A bit of running room now on the wing. Herrera. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Cleared away comprehensively. Brown. Rodri. And he takes on the shot. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Herrera. Now with Hakimi. Havertz. It looks promising. And Kai Havertz. Into the advanced position. Couldn't keep the ball. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Can he put it away? And a goal!
Stop the supply, you stop the goal. We learned that one at school. Derek, poor defending here.
The aggregate lead is 4-2. Inside the final 5 minutes now. Cordoba. Cordoba. Sterling has it. Kai Havertz. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Martin. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet.
2 minutes of added time.
Given away by City. Neves. No more time left. Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Manchester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Aouar, Havertz, Brown, firing it towards goal. Havertz is with Aouar. Kai Havertz, Houssem Aouar. It's got to be! And it's in for Manchester City. And even when you think you've seen everything in his repertoire, he comes up with something new.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
A chance to revisit the goal. And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage. Ruben Vinagre. Couldn't keep it. Now with Hakimi. It's with Bernardo Silva. It's with Aouar. Bernardo Silva. Aouar. The ball with Rodri. Kai Havertz. Rodri. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And he did what he had to do defensively. And a strong tackle. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces, it's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. He must finish! A diving stop of quality from Ederson.
Well, he's got springs in his boots, hasn't he? Look at that. Wow, Derek, just listen to that noise. The crowd realise they won't get too many chances like this.
The corner kicks keep on coming. And he's fired over the corner. And you need your defender to take charge. Spot on with that tackle. Sterling. Here's Marquinhos. Kai Havertz. The ball with Rodri. Aouar. Another wonderfully weighted pass. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Havertz. Beautifully timed. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Is this the moment? Tremendous block. And we can bring you news of a goal now in the match at Old Trafford. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 27 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. The ball with Rodri. Aouar. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Ruben Vinagre. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Crossed into the penalty area. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
It's with Joao Cancelo. Now with Hakimi. Havertz. The ball with Rodri. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Rodri. It's with Aouar. Into the advanced position. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Havertz. Houssem Aouar. There's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 42 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And a goal kick given. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Haidara. Now he must favour the cross. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Now the managers will now deliver their... The second half is underway and it's Manchester City with the lead. Giving them the gift of possession. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Joao Cancelo. The ball with Rodri. Aouar. Well, great read there to intercept. Hakimi. This is Varane. The ball with Rodri. Brown. Aouar. Havertz. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Burnley.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Haidara. Now, can he deliver accurately? It's with Aouar. It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. And you'll see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Manchester City against Real Madrid.
Yeah, both teams can almost smell the final from here. But there's a small matter of a semi-final awaits for one of those teams. Which one will it be? Exciting stuff, Derek.
Kai Havertz. Maddison with it. Promising sequence. Good numerical situation. It might be on for them. Will he finish? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. So, a level contest. 1-1. Sterling.
City certainly having the lion's share of possession, but really possession doesn't score your goals. You need to be a little bit more forceful in front of goal. They need to get the shots away.
A goal has gone in at Old Trafford. Let's get the exact details from Alan.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 68 minutes played. 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Brown. Maddison with it. Can he give them the lead? And he clears it out of harm's way. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Nicolas de la Cruz. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Maddison. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Hakimi. The ball with Rodri. James Maddison. Brown. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. The ball with Rodri. Can they get in behind them? Just 10 minutes to go. Not a good pass. Maddison with it. Brown. Maddison. This attack looks highly promising. He must finish! And finishing there with more of a whimper than a bang.
Derek, that reminded me of you, finishing like that. It's just terrible.
I wouldn't have done that well. Maddison with it. Brown. James Maddison. Rodri. Magnificent defending. Could be a chance to break here. Matt Doherty. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Sterling. He's got the right idea with that pass.
There will be a minimum.
And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Manchester City still on the attack as the minutes tick away. Can they come up with a winner? He's got to score! And now it is truly fun. Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City up against West Bromwich Albion.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. The Brazilian Ederson starts in goal. Kai Havertz plays with Rodri in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. A look at the initial 11 for West Bromwich Albion. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
They really look after the ball when they have it. It was a successful day at the office for Manchester City in their last game as they won against Chelsea. How about this time, Lee?
Well, Derek, that sees them in position.
Delightful pass. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Corner awarded. And over comes the corner. Options in the centre. It's opening up for them. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, if I'm a teammate of this lad, I want to get the ball to him as often as I can because he's a safe pair of hands. Give him the ball, normally something happens. The link-up play between the different departments of the team is second to none.
Keita. Space afforded him. And played in. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Havertz. A lot of fans have been wondering about Milan Skriniar ahead of this game. I think an honest assessment would be that his performances haven't been quite up to scratch in the last few weeks. How much of that comes down to how the manager is using him, Lee?
Well, yeah, I can understand why he's not happy. Obviously, he's
firing it in. Opportunity to take the lead. Can they put it away? Possession changes hands. The interception there. Bernardo Silva. And that's an important intervention. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Marquinhos. Brown. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, great read there to intercept. Can they hit on the break? Do they have the guile to open up the defence? He's played it over to the near post. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Real danger. Marquinhos. Sterling has it. Here's Marquinhos. Sterling. Kai Havertz. Now with Hakimi. Aouar. It's with Milan Skriniar. It's with Aouar. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Harper. Furlong. They've given it away.
Well, as we can see from the stats, City controlling possession here, but the rest needs work. It's too slow moving the ball. There's no imagination, need a lot more from them.
Aouar. The ball with Rodri. And Kai Havertz. Sterling has it. And that was a very fine read. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Teammates in the middle. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Lee.
Well, as we can see, he's been in and out of this game. Not like him, to be fair. All will be forgiven if he gets the winner, though.
And now the delivery. A punch-happy goalkeeper. Rodri. It's with Aouar. The ball with Rodri. Aouar. Rodri. Havertz. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
Added time.
Darnell Furlong. Well, real difficulty keeping. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Harper. Still passing it around with authority. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Skriniar. Rodri. Havertz. Aouar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Dangerous looking attack. He could pick out a teammate. He didn't quite do enough. He was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Leicester City.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Kai Havertz. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's West Bromwich Albion facing Burnley.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Can he give them the lead? It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Per Skjurs. Top-class defending. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. A foul, but advantage played. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. A change in the offing for City. And with the goalkeeper. Nicolas de la Cruz. It's with Bernardo Silva. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Brown. There's a slide rule pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Keita. A bit sloppy in possession. And they are on the move again. A real opening now. A goal it is at long last. They've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been so close this game. Tactics have played a part. Now they're going to have to change the tactics to see what happens. Well, it's a lovely goal.
Hello, our action comes to you from the English Midlands, from the King Power Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, as always, is Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Leicester City facing Manchester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. A very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Mendy. Sainz. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems...
In position to give them the lead, maybe. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage. Well, here's the table, and I think it's fair to say that Spurs have performed below expectations so far, Lee.
Well, as we get towards the pointed end of the season, they're not up there, they're not in a Champions League spot, and that is really disastrous for a club like this. They really need to improve on the pitch, the coach needs to sort it out, the players need to be accountable, that's for sure.
Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. A City corner it is. And over comes the corner. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, I can tell you a goal has been scored at Stamford Bridge. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 16 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Bernardo Silva. It looks promising. Sterling ready. Not messing around with that clearance. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Mendy. A lot of pre-match interest in Marquinhos. I think an honest assessment would be that his performances haven't been quite up to scratch in the last few weeks. How much of that comes down to how the manager is using him, Lee?
Well, yeah, I can understand why he's not happy. Obviously, he's not enjoying the role in the team, but there's the key word, Derek, team. Sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself for the good of the team. Just get on with it, do your job.
Gay. Amarte. And providing width. Space and time for the cross. It's there for him. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Havertz. Looking for Sterling. So a throw in here. Amarte. Giving them the gift of possession. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Thomas. Sacco. Couldn't keep it. Havertz. Here's Marquinhos. A sloppy pass. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today. They have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, Derek, there's always a turning point in games when you look back and say that was the pivotal moment. Was that save it?
Hakimi. Here's Marquinhos. Havertz. It's with Aouar. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Teal. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, it's all going well for City. It's tight. Control of the ball is key when a game is like this. They have the players to do it for sure, though. But they'll be the happier of the two teams at half-time.
Crossing possibilities. And moving the ball nicely. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Rodri. Houssem Aouar.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Well, a smart enough cross there, but no attacker able to touch it. Happy to take on the shot. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great...
And with that, the first half draw. The second half is underway, and it's Manchester City with the lead. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Possession one. Mendy. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Well, they have the ball once more. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well kept out. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them.
A big chance to get level. The crowd are going nuts.
So the corner played into the box. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. But I can tell you a goal has been scored at Stamford Bridge. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Chelsea. 54 minutes played. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try, though. But when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
Here's Marquinhos. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Couldn't keep it. It looks promising. Well, body in the way. Gus Teal. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up. For good visualisation and execution. Castagne. And on the ball, Vlasic. Do they mean business on this occasion? And with that, the attack fizzles out. The ball with Rodri. Aouar. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Southampton.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Goodbye. Kai Havertz. The ball with Rodri. And Sterling has it. It's with Aouar. Moving forward effectively. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Well, having got the ball back, what can they do with it? Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Effective pressure to regain possession. Aouar. Sterling. Pure ball control. Straight down the throat of the opposition. 15 minutes remaining.
Well, the atmosphere is electric. The crowd are really trying to urge the players on. Use that energy as a player.
There's a slide rule pass. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Kai Havertz. Brown. Havertz. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. It did look on for them, but not to be. And a goal at Stamford Bridge, I'm being told, but for which team? Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Chelsea. 7 minutes remain. 3-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Havertz. Brown. Marquinhos. Kai Havertz. And that's easy peasy for the keeper.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
There will be a minimum.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Now he must favour the cross. Well, great read there to intercept. And there it is.